Up next, we had Mel HK going up against Dog, who was making his season debut. Dog would end up sweeping Mel 3-0. It's almost like he's the two-time world champion or something, I don't know.
From Hydra, let's start the countdown. And let's go heat it up. Both players have started. Let me just get the full screen here. And so far, clean boards. Hydran is Tetris ready. Same for Poke. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 22. Same for Hydrant. No burns for neither player. Hydrant gonna go for the first burn. Poke is setting up. Tetris ready. Hydrant is as well. Lombards are not coming. Oh my goodness, the players are starting to burn to keep themselves safe. Lombard is taking quite a while to come. The drought of 30 pieces. Oh my goodness, both players got their Tetrises. We got Hydrant in the lead at 73, Poke at 54. And a 3-1 bits from Kanan, thank you very much. And Kanan is rooting for Poke. Hydrant right now at 98, Poke at 100, so still a very close game. Both players are Tetris ready. Tetris for Hydrant. Poke is building, and there's the Tetris for Poke. Poke at 124, Hydrant 120. Tetris for Hydrant. And for Poke, Poke at 147, Hydrant 143. These players are going to exchange leads for a bit. Poke right now at 177, Hydrant 169. Hey now. Tetris for Hydrant 192. Poke at 177. Poke goes for a triple, goes for a column 9 setup. Hydrant at 183 is Tetris ready. Poke gets a column 9 Tetris at 209. Tetris for Hydrant at 216. Tetris for Poke, Poke at 231. Hydrant at 216. Tetris for Hydrant, Hydrant at 241. Poke at 231. Tetris for Hydrant, Hydrant at 264. Tetris for Poke, 254. So Hydrant taking the lead on this first half of the level. Tetris for Hydrant, Tetris for Poke, Poke at 277. Hydrant 287. Poke setting up. Tetris ready. Hydrant gets a Tetris. Poke gets a Tetris. 310 for Hydrant, 301 for Poke. Still a very close game. Hydrant is going for the double well. Poke takes the lead with a Tetris. Hydrant just got Tetris ready. Tetris for Hydrant back in the lead at 334. Poke at 325. Poke gets the S spin. He's cleaning up here. Ooh, Hydrant missed that Lombard on the column 2, but he's cleaning up. But that will give some lead to Poke, who has taken it and maintains it with a Tetris. 372 for for Poke and 360 for Hydrant. Poke going for a dirty level, no, just burning down. So this is going to give Hydrant the lead. Hydrant now at 383, Poke at 376. Tetris for Hydrant at 405, Poke at 376. So Hydrant starting to build a lead here as Poke is getting back to the right well. He will need a J, gets the J. Tetris ready. Hydrant right now at 405. Tetris for Poke, 401. So still a very neck and neck game. Poke, however, getting ahead in lines a little bit. So Hydrant maintaining the score and pace lead. Tetris for Hydrant, 451. Poke at 402. Poke is Tetris ready. Hydrant setting up. Hydrant is ready. Poke blocked the well. He will need an L soon. He's gonna go for a single, another single, and he opens the well with a burn, and he is ready for a Tetris. He's gonna keep burning to clean up the board, but that will mean that Hydrant is gonna build a strong lead. 520,000 points for Hydrant and 433 for Poke. Transition coming pretty soon for these players. Hydrant 16 lines away, Poke 15. Tetris for Poke 458, Hydrant 543. Hydrant is ready. Tetris for Hydrant. Hydrant now at 566. Poke at 458. Hydrant needing some pieces in the middle. Poke with up to 3 Tetris available to him, but with the burn he only has 2. He might go dirty to recoup some pace. Hydrant doing some burns. Need a Lombard soon. There's the Lombard. Tetris for Hydrant. Hydrant has 1 Tetris left. He's gonna burn some lines, and he most likely will transition with the burns. Transition for Poke at 488. Hydrant transition at 595. So over 100,000 point lead for Hydrant. Hydrant with a clean board. Poke trying to get Tetris ready. He's now Hydrant at 621 and Poke at 494. Ooh, Poke need a Lombard now. Time is running out and the Lombard is not coming. Poke gets the Lombard over 521. Hydrant at 654, so the gap keeps increasing here. Another Tetris for Hydrant, 681. Poke in trouble, couldn't get that. J over, he's in a very rough dig and he looks like he's not surviving this, stopping out at 526. Hydrant is good for game number 1. GG. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Hydrant trying to go for a more spread out setup. Ooh, a rough misdrop there for Poke on that L. He's gonna be forced to dig early on. Hydrant is Tetris ready. Poke is starting his dig. Tetris for Hydrant. Poke should be out of the dig pretty soon. Ooh, that misdrop on the J. Looking a bit painful there, but he's recovering. Hydrant at 45. Poke gets some burns to 7600. So still need to get at least a Tetris to we talk about thousands of points. Hydrant 69,000 points. Hey now, and getting the Tetris to 92. And another one to 115. Poke at 15,000 gets his first Tetris finally, 38,000. Hydrant almost 100,000 points in the lead at 138. It is for Hydrant, for Poke at 61. I got a notification sound, but I don't know where it comes from. In any case, we got maybe a contribution on the Transferino. In any case, we got Hydrant in the lead at 188. Poke gets a Tetris to 88. So Hydrant maintained a 100,000 point lead here. Hydrant, however, is gonna get himself into a dig. Poke with a clear board at 111. Hydrant is cleaning up. He's gonna go for the center well. Tetris ready. Tetris for Poke, 134. Hydrant, 213. Hydrant is ready, getting the Tetris. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 156. Hydrant, 238. So Hydrant, Poke recovering some pace here. Getting another Tetris to 179. Under 3 Tetrises. Tetris for Hydrant. Hydrant now at 261. Hydrant gets a Tetris to 283. Poke at 181. Hydrant 310. Poke at 205, so Hydrant recovering his pace here. Again, 100,000 points in the lead. Tetris for Hydrant, Hydrant at 332, Poke at 208. Very strong game here for Hydrant. We are reaching the midpoint. Hydrant, however, is ahead in lines. Maybe due to the extra Tetris he has gotten. Tetris for Poke, Tetris for Hydrant, Hydrant at 357, Poke at 254. So we got the Macherino. Remember, that number on the bottom right is the current prize pool for the players in this Division 1 tournament. So if you want to contribute for the prize pool, you can go to Macherino, and there are codes. These codes are free. You don't have to spend a penny on getting the codes redeemed, and you can still contribute to the prize pool. So let's make sure to contribute either directly through the codes, or there are also some quests that you can complete also at no cost. Hydrant right now at 451, very strong lead. Poke at 332. Oh, Hydrant is getting dangerously high here. He needs to get burning. He gets the well open. He's going to block it again to keep some burns. We are approaching the last lines. Very smart placement there from Hydrant, but he still needs to clean up. Gets the J all the way over. And transition is going to come pretty soon, so players must be careful. Hydrant is clean. Tetris for Hydrant. Poke is needing a Lombard to get Tetris ready. Well, 2 Lombards, one to build and the other for the Tetris. Hydrant building high, getting the Tetris to 505. Poke at 349, trying to get his board back into scoring position. Hydrant going for delayed burns. Poke at 351. Hydrant 510. Transition coming in 8 lines for Hydrant. With just 1 Tetris left for Hydrant. Poke has room for up to 3. Poke at 375. Hydrant is ready. Tetris for Poke. Poke, it looks like he will remain on column 5 for those Tetrises. Transition for Hydrant at 562. Poke at 421 currently, and about to transition with 1 more Tetris available. Poke right now going to get the burn to 422 and gets the Tetris to 446. So Hydrant is still maintaining the lead. 617, nice dirty left well there from Hydrant. Poke trying to get his well open, gets the well open, gets a Tetris to 473. Hydrant right now at 626, Poke at 675. Poke right now at 488. Hydrant getting a Tetris to 691. Very strong game here from Hydrant. Poke trying to clean up. 200,000 points score difference right now between these players. Poke is Tetris ready. Hydrant building. Hydrant at 723. Poke at 500. Tetris for Poke 531. Tetris for Hydrant 753. Hello to Cantromino. It's been a pretty intense match here. We have Hydrant at 783. They in the lead and getting another Tetris. Tetris for Poke 591. 816 for Hydrant. Hydrant so far very clean board. Poke having some bingo game going on. He was going to go for the column 8 this time around. Tetris ready. There's the Tetris. Hydrant at 850 after Tetris. Poke at 626. So Hydrant continues to build a strong lead. Tetris for Hydrant 690. I'm sorry, 890. Poke at 631. So over 250,000 points lead for Hydrant. Hydrant is Tetris ready. There's the Tetris. 922 for Hydrant. Poke at 631. Hydrant going for delayed burns. He gets the well open, but only good for a triple. He has to get digging. Tetris for triple for Hydrant. Tetris for Poke. Poke with an opportunity again to do some catch up here, as Hydrant had to clean up several lines. Ooh, a rough placement there of that L from Hydrant. However, he's maxed out. With a max available to get within the next couple lines. He looks like he will set up for that. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 927 has been reduced the gap significantly. Hydrant's gonna go for a triple. He has a lower dependency. He's gonna have to transition into level 29 at 230, 965. Poke at 863. Another Tetris for Poke, 898. Poke has reduced the gap significantly, as Hydrant was having some difficulties before the kill screen. Poke reaches the kill screen at 935. Poke is Tetris ready. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 971. Hydrant at 1,017. Poke trying to go for a Tetris, but blocks the well. Square didn't go over. This is looking pretty rough, and it looks like Poke is not recovering from this, stopping out at 972. And Hydrant at 1,025 is good for game number 2. GG against Poke. We will have Poke fight back. That is. Okay, both players have started. So far, they have the same placements: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces in. Edges for both players, 22,000 each. Poke is gonna go for the first burn. Hydrant gets a second Tetris to 45, starting to build a lead. Poke has Aspire that he needs to work around. Hydrant right now at 45, Poke at 26. It's for Hydrant and for Poke. 50,000 points for Poke and 71 for Hydrant. That is for both players. 73 for Poke and 93 for Hydrant. So they're pretty much separated by Tetris. Poke is Tetris ready. Hydrant is setting up. Tetris for Poke takes the lead at 96. Hydrant responds with a Tetris to be back in the lead at 118. Poke is Tetris ready. Gets a Tetris to 120. Tetris for Hydrant 140. Dr. Jules saying this is the perfect timing. Hurricane at 6 magnitude. Earthquake California. And I'm just watching Tetris. Oh my goodness. I hope that everyone is safe out there. We had an earthquake this week. Minor damages, fortunately. We had Hydrant at 186. Poke responds with a Tetris to 188, so Poke is in the lead now. Tetris for Hydrant. Hydrant in the lead at 209. Poke responds. Hydrant responds. So 232 for Hydrant, 211 for Poke. Very close game. Tetris for Hydrant. Hydrant now at 277. Poke at 214. Tetris for Poke, 238. Hydrant gets another Tetris to 300, so Hydrant maintained the lead by almost 3 Tetrises. Tetris for Poke, 261. Hydrant at 301. Hydrant is going to go for the column 9 dirty. Tetris ready, there's the Tetris. 324 for Hydrant. Poke at 285. Hydrant working on setting up again. He has been playing a very efficient game. We are now at the midpoint. Hydrant at 326. Poke at 308. Tetris for Hydrant. Hydrant at 349. Poke is setting up, getting the Tetris to 330. Players are up. Tetris for Hydrant. 372. Hydrant right now at 372, still waiting for a long bar. Gets Tetris. Poke at 354. Poke having a bit of a dirty board. Same for Hydrant. Both players will have to go into a dig. Hydrant right now at 399. Poke at 355, but his board is getting dangerously high here. Poke need to get some good pieces to get out of this, and he's getting those. Much safer now. Hydrant at 403, getting a triple to 409. Poke at 361. So transition still away, several lines away, but players need to be very mindful of keeping their stats clean. We get Hydrant at 418. Triple there for Hydrant, for Poke, and Poke. He's gonna play from row 2. Tetris ready now. That is for Hydrant. Hydrant at 441. Hydrant is working on his stack. Poke is gonna go for a very nope. He's gonna just burn it. Hydrant at 444. Poke at 381. So still at almost 3 Tetris lead for Hydrant. Hydrant is Tetris ready. Okay, and we are now approaching the last lines. Hydrant, Poke gets Tetris to 228, 15 lines away from transition. Hydrant gets a Tetris to 491, 16 lines away. Hydrant is in the lead, but the gap is reduced to just 2 Tetrises. Tetris for Hydrant, Hydrant 515, Tetris for Poke, 474, transition coming pretty soon. Hydrant has room for up to 3 Tetrises, Poke has room for up to 2. Hydrant gets one of those Tetrises, he has room for 2 more. Oh, Poke with that T placement is gonna have lots of burns to waste, and his keeps have blocked wealth is looking a bit uncomfortable. He's not getting the best pieces here. He's transitioning at 481. Hydrant transitions at 564. So Hydrant gaining a bit of pace here as Poke is having some issues to deal with. Gets the Tetris finally. 508 for Poke. And another one to 534. Hydrant at 589. Setting up for a Tetris. Tetris for Hydrant. Hydrant at 613. Tetris for Poke. 560. Hydrant is ready. Tetris for Hydrant. Hydrant at 639. Poke at 560. Still going for that row 2 setup. Tetris for both players. 587 for Poke and 664 for Hydrant. Hydrant having that misflip on Hydrant's board, and he lost control. He couldn't get the flip for the burn for the lumber either. So Hydrant in trouble here. He's getting his stack down, but these speeds are pretty dangerous. Hydrant getting the pieces all the way over to the sides. Still working on the stack. Needs a lumber soon. Gets a lumber. Hydrant at 673. Poke at 620. Hydrant getting much safer now. Just needs another lumber. Lumber is not coming though. He keeps burning. He needs an L. Poke also having some build issues, but he's much lower. Hydrant at 686. Poke gets it to 664, so Hydrant starting to lose quite a bit of lead. Gets a triple, and he's almost back to safety. Opens the well, and now he just needs a lumbar for that Tetris. Tetris for Poke, 696. Hydrant at 698. Hydrant gets the Tetris, Poke gets the Tetris, so these players are now neck and neck. 729 for Hydrant, 728 for Poke. Hydrant is Tetris ready from row 2 as well. Both players playing row 2 Tetrises. Hydrant at 768, Poke at 761. We love big digs indeed. Very exciting dig there from Hydrant and Poke, and as well. So Poke right now at 795, Hydrant at 800. Tetris for Poke, Poke at 861, Hydrant at 873. Tetris for Poke, it's 895, taking the lead. Hydrant is back to the bottom, and he's gonna start building. Poke remains playing from row 2. He just wants to have that lumbar. Lumbar is not coming though. Gets the lumbar. Tetris for Poke. Poke maintains the lead at 933. Hydrant at 881. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 971. Hydrant at 883. Hydrant gets a Tetris to 918. Poke reaches the kill screen in a max at million 7,000,007. Hydrant will have room for one more Tetris, and he gets to the kill screen at 988. Still a very close game. Hydrant gets the Tetris, takes the lead, but Poke blocks the well as Lumber comes. It's getting rough. Hydrant in the lead by 8,000 points. Poke is recovering, opening the well, and Hydrant tops out at 1,029,000. Poke needs 1,030,000 and gets it with 60 points advantage. Oh my goodness. Very close game. And let's give the point to Poke. He's surviving this one. And we have game number 4 coming up. Yeah, very impressive recovery there from Poke. Or Hydrant is gonna win this for once in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Yeah, I think that it thinks that the hurricane weakened quite a bit, because I was talking with some friends with from Mexico, and they were talking that we would land in Baja California, so wouldn't land properly in the US itself. So okay, we got Hydrant with 2 Tetris in. Poke is Tetris ready. Hydrant getting some burns to get it ready himself. And Lombard's taking a bit to be seen here. Hydrant right now at 47. Hydrant in a very dangerous board with that J placement. He blocks the well, gets the well open. He does the Lombard, gets the Lombard. There's the Tetris. 71,000 points for Hydrant. Gets another one to 94 to maintain the lead. Poke at 74. Pretty close by. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 97. Hydrant and Poke were tied for a split second. Tetris for Poke, 121. He's in the lead. Hydrant going for a dirty column 8. Hydrant at 99. Getting Tetris to 122, taking the lead for a second here, but Poke has the cleaner board. Tetris ready, waiting for a Lombard. There is the Lombard. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 146. And he expands the lead further to 192. Hydrant has been dealing with a dig for a bit. Poke being pretty high here on the left side. Hydrant at 136, Tetris for Poke, 217. Very efficient game here from Poke. Hydrant in a rough time actually. His Tetris ready at 143. Tetris for Poke, 241. Hydrant at 143. So Poke approaching 100,000 point lead here. Hydrant is ready. Poke is ready. Both players waiting for a Lombard. Hydrant at 214, Poke at 288. Poke going for some delayed burns. Hydrant stat is ready. Both players waiting for a Lombard. Poke getting some rough pieces here, and the Lombard is not coming. Hydrant, with a noon, evening, whichever time is it for you. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, so far, no surprises, hopefully. Players are ready. Hydrant set is ready. Poke playing pretty high. Poke in a very rough position. He gets a Tetris though. Hydrant gets a Tetris as well. Hydrant maintains the lead at 45,000. Poke with a mad misdrop on the T on the left side. He needs very precise pieces. He's digging pretty high. Oh no. Poke needs to lower the stack and get back to certain position as soon as he can. Getting some good pieces finally. Poke right now at 30,000. Hydrant at 53. Poke getting out of this dig. Hello Mountain Dew. So Eyeball beat Jerpy 3-1. Hydrant, I'm sorry, yeah, Eyeball had a very strong game. So yeah, he won 3-1. Hydrant right now at 122. Poke finally clean at 49. Hydrant at 147, having a very dirty board, so this is an opportunity for Poke to catch up. Poke at 74, Hydrant at 153. That is for Poke. Poke is that it's ready again. 98,000. Hydrant is clean again. 163. Tetris for Poke. 120. That is ready. Hydrant 163. Tetris for Poke. 143. The gap has reduced pretty much. Non-existent right now. Players are pretty neck and neck. Poke is ready. Hydrant has a delayed burn. He gets a lumbar, gets a Tetris, maintains the lead. 186. Tetris for Poke. 166. That is for Poke. Poke at 189. Hydrant at 209. That is for Hydrant. Hydrant at 232. Poke at 189. Hydrant is ready. Poke is ready. We're gonna get the lumbar. Where's the lumbar? Poke waiting for the lumbar for a bit. And there it is. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 219. Hydrant at 234. Waiting for the lumbar. There's the lumbar. Tetris for Hydrant. Tetris for Poke. The king says 3 parallel divisions, 2 sets, best of 5, coming for season 27. Oh my goodness, that will be never ending. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 269. Hey now. Hydrant at 304. Hydrant is Tetris ready. Poke is Tetris ready as well. Hydrant digging, opening his well just now. Tetris for Hydrant. 351. Poke at 294. Players Tetris ready. Tetris for Poke. Hydrant at 351. Poke at 316. Hydrant is ready, but has a hole, a couple holes to deal with. He looks like he wants to clean them up before he gets Tetris ready. Square placement a bit interesting as they don't resolve. That doesn't resolve much for him. Hydrant at 379, Poke at 367, so Poke with opportunity here to catch up. Hydrant pretty close. Kind of insane. Let's just do Iron Man matches. Players play each other for an hour. Player with the most win within that time limit wins. Fair. Ooh. Pretty rough misdrop there from Hydrant, from Poke. Poke at 391. He's in the lead actually. Hydrant at 389. So this is a very close game. Tetris for Hydrant, for Poke. Sorry, Poke at 416. Hydrant getting a Tetris just now to 414. Transition coming pretty soon. 13 lines away for. I'm sorry. 10 lines left for Hydrant. Now only 9. Poke has 8, and there's a Tetris. So the game is pretty neck and neck. Transition coming pretty soon for these players. Hydrant on his last Tetris, same for Poke. Poke is Tetris ready. Hydrant setting up still. Poke is gonna burn, and he's gonna transition at 465, getting the Tetris afterwards at 489. Tetris for Hydrant, 467. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 513, Hydrant at 493. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 439, Hydrant 493. So Poke, Hydrant get a Tetris to getting Tetris to 518. These games are pretty neck and neck, less than Tetris away from each other. Players doing a very good job here. Ooh, a rough miss drop there from Hydrant high up, but he gets a Tetris. He's cleaning up now. Ooh, another overshift there from Hydrant. Hydrant is cleaning up. Hydrant at 545, Poke at 597 after a Tetris, so Poke maintain the lead. Hydrant trying to regain control of the board. Hydrant at 550, Poke at 603. So Poke is starting to build a lead as Hydrant has been unable to score a Tetris in a while. Another Tetris for Poke. 632, Hydrant at 557. Hydrant still working on his deck. Hydrant trying to get pieces over to the sides to finish this burn, the holding column 7, preventing him from scoring much. Poke with some delayed burns as well. He gets the well open. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 674. Over 100,000 points lead to Hydrant. Hydrant is ready. There is a Tetris for Hydrant. Hydrant at 602. Poke at 675. Hydrant with a bad rough misflip there on the ass. He gets a Tetris, but now he has to keep digging as Poke maintains a clean board. 677 for Poke. Gets another Tetris to 707. Hydrant at 635. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 738. Hydrant still working. Oh my goodness, those misflips are not helping him. It's not even misflips, it's like, yeah, it's a misflip because the flip was missed. But in any case, Hydrant trying to recover from this, already level 25, so Poke at 803, very having a very strong lead, just expanding it. It's 835 for Poke and 8655 for Hydrant. Hydrant trying to get his stack clean again. Tetris for Poke. Poke at 868. Oh, Hydrant again missing those flips and a double flip that didn't help him. Hydrant still digging at 670. Poke at 902. This getting wild. Oh, that missed L from Hydrant is gonna be very dangerous. We are running out of lines here. Tetris for Poke and another misflip. It's not. Wasn't the day for Hydrant, topping out at 673, and Poke, you're good for game number 5 and the set, reverse sweeping Hydrant. Very unfortunate misflips there for Hydrant, but yeah, power rolling, very unfortunate. But congratulations, Poke. Let me bring you to the winner scene because we have a winner scene. There you go. There we go. Let's transition back because he's still going. Let's see how far he goes. And Hydrant is gonna play Blue Scooty next. So good luck, Hydrant. He still has more games in his pocket. This is looking a bit, yep, it's pretty much over for, oh, no, it's not over. I thought it was over, but it wasn't over. Oh my goodness. Those are pretty fast rolls here from Poke. Poke tops out on a 1.1. Really good game. Let's bring him now to this winner scene for reals. There you go. GG's indeed. And let's get back to our next match, which will be pretty quick to set up, hopefully, as Blue Scooty has been here for a bit. So let's see.